What's up, guys? Matthew. You're gonna watch season 3, episode 2 of Mr. Robot. Last episode, time travel, parallel universes, Angela manipulating Elliot. What's going on? I'm loving it. I don't know. You guys know, last episode I feel like I had a decent conversation. Again, not necessarily getting things correct, but talking about things out loud. Almost like I'm losing my sanity. I'm trying to sort of claw on to any semblance of realisticness, but I don't know. I'm obviously going to talk a lot at the end of the episode, so I do want to hop straight into it. If you guys do like the video, please drop a like, leave a comment. It really helps me out. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I am probably already done the show by now on there. Check the YouTube comments to 100% make sure before if you're interested in getting the Patreon and before you buy it. And finally, if you do enjoy my content, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. It really does help me out. Let's get... I feel like the steam is already starting to creep out of my ears, but let's get into episode 2. I start off every Mr. Robot discussion with me just laughing like a fucking buffoon. I've got a lot of stuff I want to talk about, obviously. I gotta start writing my conversations down, because I feel like I lose track of what the fuck. So real quick, I want to talk about, first of all, I think that the best scene in the entire fucking show, other than like, well, I feel like every scene is the best scene in the show. I mean, everything with Price and with Zhang or White Rose, whichever one is active, like those could definitely be on any given day the best scenes in the show. I think that therapy scene might be the best scene in the show. I really do think that was lovely. That was absolutely lovely, and I will talk about that in a minute. But first thing I want to discuss is this Elliot with the window moment. I mean, obviously, 100% at some point in the series, we're gonna get some definite flashbacks. We're gonna get some definite this, definite that. It can't, again, it's very first presented to us with his dad pushed him out a window. Okay, and then, you know what I mean? I sort of feel like I'm led to believe, just sort of through natural deduction, that he jumped out the window himself. But, and now with this weird stuff, maybe his father actually was abusive, and it actually, what, you know what I mean? Maybe that was the birth of Mr. Robot right there, and so he actually technically did push himself out the window, but it was in the, maybe this is simple, maybe I should have known this in season 1, or maybe thought of it in season 1, but he saw Mr. Robot doing it, and at that point he did not know that Mr. Robot, you know what I mean, he thought it was his father. So maybe that, I believe it, I don't know. There's got to be a deeper reasoning to why his father takes that form, other than just like him missing his father or whatever. Is it because that's his sort of evil side, whatever, and you know what I mean? His father actually did fucking abuse him, and he's just, that Mr. Robot has taken all of that bad shit from him, and yeah, I don't know. That's another thing. I wanted to talk about Dom a little bit, and sort of in connection with Elliot, because obviously Elliot, I feel like, has gone back to some of his early season 1 lonely feelings. Is he lonely now because he's not interacting with Mr. Robot? You know what I mean? And obviously he's not close with Darlene. He's not really that close with Angela right now. Is that why the only person he's talking to is Krista? And my point with that being is, if Elliot is very similar to, well, I talked about it last season with Dom, and I was just wondering, why are we so focused on her being so lonely? In the sense of, I love Dom as a character, you know what I mean? But what's her purpose to the plot, other than her just being FBI? You know what I mean? Like, is her entire role that she's just a lonely FBI agent, and the sort of loneliness is a quirk of her personality, and her actual role is you know, FBI? Or would that connect to something somehow? Would it lead to something? Would it lead to blackmail? Would it lead to someone connecting with her? What would that lead to? And maybe it's going to have to do something or parallel with something with Elliot. I don't know. I just don't fucking know. I just don't know. And I don't know. I don't know, dude. Is Mr. Robot gonna fucking kill Darlene? Obviously, I don't expect her to do it this or next episode. But like, holy shit, I'm scared for Darlene. Holy shit, I'm scared for Darlene. Like, oh my god, man. Wow. Wow. I probably should have started off the conversation by saying this, but is Joanna fucking dead? Joanna's just dead. Just like that. Like, I thought. I don't know that I think. I don't know. Because, again, I repeat, I love Joanna. She's probably my second or third favorite character of the show. Obviously, it's just off the list now. Maybe. I don't know. That wasn't real, actually. No, but it has to be real. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Again, it's one of those, like... What was the purpose? Will her true purpose be revealed after she's dead? As in, like, her death will lead to something? Or was her whole purpose to just get Tyrell to look innocent? You know what I mean? I had more hopes for her, like ambition-wise, if that makes any sense. I'm so sad now. Is Kareem? I don't know if I got. Is Kareem the guy who's? Yeah, Kareem is the guy who's working with the bodyguard, right? I think maybe I don't know. Did he actually die? I don't know. That was shocking. That was fucking like I get the vibe that Mr. Robot is a show that can kill anyone at any time. So like, but like, wow, dude. And like the minute like the scene kept going on, like the first time I was like, oh, we're being followed. Then the scene went back to the truck, and I was like, oh shit, man. So, oh my god, man. I love this show so much. And I don't know what's going on. And I don't know what's going on. And why has Rami Malek and Christian Slater upgraded their acting tenfold? Not as like they were bad actors before, as in they've become the greatest actors of all fucking time in this season already. Those scenes of them talking over each other, or like the going in and it's Malek and going out and it's Slater, and like those scenes, some of the best parts. And again, I want to repeat, I think that therapy scene might have been the greatest fucking scene in the history of the show, and I expect and I hope for so much more of that. Like, I want to get down to the root cause of all of this shit. You know what I mean? Because again, like, something I forgot to talk about at the end of last episode, and I was editing the episode and I fucking I realized I forgot to mention this. I briefly discussed it in the middle of the episode. I was going to talk about it at the end of the episode and I forgot to. At the end of the day, stepping back, me as this viewer, some version of Elliot is in complete control. Some version of Elliot is the most competent and capable person in the story. Some version of Elliot is pulling all of the strings, even above White Rose, even manipulating White Rose. Not necessarily like directly like blackmailing her or directly telling her shit, just as in like some version of Elliot completely understands how everyone is going to act and is like the fucking puppet master, pushing all, or you know what I mean, playing a game of chess, pushing all these pieces so that his plan will succeed. I don't know the true fucking plan. I don't know the exact fucking, you know what I mean? And the most important part, I don't know what version of Elliot that is. I don't know if it's Elliot, I don't know if it's Mr. Robot, or I don't know if it's a third version that is either purposefully, like, I got goosebumps thinking about this. I don't know if there's a true version of Elliot that has created two personas. Like, maybe Elliot isn't the first persona. Maybe Elliot is the creation of the original. And maybe Mr. Robot is the creation of the original. And these two things together are what's going to make the plan work. Or it's just a sort of thing that's like, or again, either that person is in control, or I don't know how to explain it, or Elliot, or this Elliot persona that we know and the Mr. Robot persona we know, they have naturally come out and taken over. You know what I mean? I don't know who's in control. I think that it's a fucking threesome. I think that I am a third version of him. I don't know what I don't know if I'm the puppet master. I don't know if Elliot is, because again, Mr. Robot seems like the puppet master, but I think that not that that's too obvious, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, I don't know if there's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that third version of Elliot that I think is in control. I don't know if, I don't even know how to fucking word this shit that I'm trying to communicate here. Elliot at points seems not fully in. It seems like he's going back on stuff and doing stuff, but maybe that's what makes the plan succeed. You know what I mean? I don't know. Again, all that I know, and I'm not like underestimating White Rose. I think that White Rose is a very fucking powerful adversary. But a part of me, you know, Elliot's obviously the main character. A part of me has to believe that Elliot is like the true person on top, who's actually pulling the strings. So wherever the story goes, whatever direction, whoever dies, whoever, you know, wins, whoever gets out, or whatever, you know, if it looks like White Rose's control, it's only because that's a part of Elliot's plan. Or a version of Elliot's plan. I hope you guys understand what I mean. I hope that I know what I mean, because I don't even know if I know what I mean. Like, I don't know. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. Like, and it seems like Elliot and Mr. Robot are getting further and further and further apart. It's the separation anxiety fucking sign thing. Again, I would assume that that's causing some of Elliot's loneliness. He's feeling empty inside because a part of him is missing. I don't know if them completely separating is going to allow room for the birth of another Elliot. And I don't know. I said it during the episode. I have goosebumps, like just thinking about some of my stupid ass theories that are probably wrong. But I'll repeat. It's blatantly obvious when Mr. Robot is on screen. He's a cult of personality. He sucks the air out of the room. He puts all the attention onto himself. If there is a third version of Elliot, I'm wondering if I've already seen him and just hadn't noticed. I'm wondering if, you know what I mean? Like if a third version and the Elliot version that we see are very similar to each other, like on the outside, and like they slip in every once in a while. You see the real one. I don't know. Is that third version? Is it the one when it starts yelling about the, you know what I mean, the way the world is, like in season 1, episode 1, or the fucking scene in the season 3 premiere? Is that the third one? I don't know, because that seems very different from Elliot, but I don't know. There was what the fuck's in the Congo? What is in the Congo that is so needed for the plan? And what the fuck is stage 2? If stage 2 almost feels like it's a punishment that he planned in case he didn't succeed. Now, obviously, he's planning for that to happen anyway. Is it just as simple as the thing blowing up? Or are we using nuclear power for something else? What, the mines of the Congo? What are we fucking digging for, uranium or something? Like, what are we looking for? We were gonna move the operation to the Congo. So it's not gonna be something, it's not gonna be a time machine. We're not gonna take our time machine from New York or China or whatever and move it to fucking the Congo. So I don't know. I just don't know. What the fuck is in the like again? And I repeat, I don't know Zhang's goal, his final goal. Is it actually time travel? Is it actually time travel? Again, I'm waiting for he's so obsessed with time. Is he a time traveler already? Has he already time traveled? Has he already time traveled? No, right? And he's running out of time? No. This show is not about time travel, is it? Again, I'm not saying that as like, oh, what the fuck, time travel? I'm saying it as like a, time travel, really? We're going there? It can't be. It just simply can't be. I don't fucking know. I just don't know. I'm so scared for Darlene, I'll repeat. I really want to know just about their childhood. That's all I want. I want to see how this motherfucker Mr. Robot was born. Was it just... Because again, I repeat, you know, in season 2, when he protects him, or when he goes into Mr. Robot mode when he's being attacked, and Mr. Robot says something like, I'll always protect you, or something like that. Is that just his persona that he slipped into when he was abused? But again, I repeat, I kind of feel like Mr. Robot is the person who pushed him out the window. As a way to protect him? To get away from the family, maybe? And does Darlene... I know that Darlene cares about Elliot, but he's also being consumed by this fucking monster. Is a part of her deal to help Elliot, or is it just a fool, like, on her own? Like, you help us or you are going to jail. Is she okay with putting Elliot in jail as long as she stays out? I mean, I don't have anything, like, I wouldn't say anything wrong about it. I'm not saying that's wrong. In fact, if it was me, fuck my family too, I ain't going to jail. But, like, really? Wow. That fucking FBI agent is a goddamn idiot. I mean, I don't want to... I think... Again, this isn't a complaint or anything like that. You guys know how much I love the show. I think if you were to put a gun to my head and say, what's the weakest part about Mr. Robot? It's probably the fact that every FBI agent feels very incompetent other than Dom. But that just makes Dom more badass for me, so I'm okay with that, because I love my Dom. So, I don't know. I just don't know. Who else do I want to talk about? That Price Zhang scene was phenomenal, obviously. You guys know. You guys know how much I love them. You guys know how much I love everyone on the show. But those two in particular, they're just chef's kiss all the time. It's literally like I've said this multiple times. Mr. Robot is one of those shows that you can put any two fucking characters together in a scene and just have them talk for 10 minutes, and I would shut my ass up and just look at in awe. I can't. And again, I'll keep going back to it. I cannot fucking believe how good that Krista scene was. Like, oh my god, Slater is so fucking scary. Like, other than a couple scenes here or there. Well, I feel like this is the first time we're really getting Malik's acting chops on the Mr. Robot scary aspect. We got the cocky ego side, but like the scene where he was threatening Darlene and the beginning of the Krista conversation, they're both, Slater and Malik, were able to scare me so fucking much. Like, that felt like a goddamn horror movie. And obviously Angela looked like a fucking apparition last episode, and it looked like an apparition in the season 2 penultimate episode too. So I don't know, in that fucking Twin Peaks ass episode. Is there anyone else I want to talk about? Who else did I get a lot of? We didn't get any of that fucking weird guy from last episode. Something I need to mention, it's as opposed to the last 2 seasons, I felt like there was something blatantly, obviously not correct with what I was seeing. There was something wrong with reality. I'm not seeing that this season so far. So my immediate fear is that fabrication. Something is being fabricated that I can't even, that is so advanced that I can't even fathom isn't real. But either that or again, and I said that they would do this. I'm like a fucking tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist when I watch the show. I said last season that it seems like every season they do this big mystery that gets revealed halfway through the season. That maybe one season they're not going to do that just to keep me on edge all the time. So I'm always on watch. And I don't get everything correct. I don't get anything correct. I should correct myself. I don't get anything correct. But I am always watching. So I love the show so fucking much. It's so good. Oh my god, dude. I feel like I've talked all that I can. I'm just trying to. Angela. Didn't get a lot of Angela this episode. But it's one of those things too. We followed Elliot sort of not climb up the corporate ladder, but interact higher up the corporate ladder, day by day by day by day by day going by. So Mr. Robot and Tyrell and Angela and White Rose are doing the work. Like the work is being done. We're just not seeing it. So I'm done. I've talked about everyone. They killed Joanna! They fucking killed my baby girl! No! I mean, she probably wasn't needed, but like, I just... Oh. Wow. I will see you guys next week. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the Flying Factions on my Patreon. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, I may very well already be done, Mr. Robot. Check the YouTube comments to see the exact episode I am currently on over on Patreon. If I'm not done, I'm probably very near to it. So, if you guys, the final thing, if you guys like the video, please drop a like. Please subscribe, I mean. Like twice if you can. But please do subscribe. It really helps me out. No, I would really appreciate it. Other than that, I will see you guys next week for the third episode of the third season of Mr. Robot. You guys have a good one.